as you could see before, those two presentations were made by two really good companies, and we believe that the future performance will also be very good. Sometimes we also like to work with smaller companies. It was the case last year with Libertas 7, when the market cap was just very small, under around 25, 30 million, and the market cap now is 3 times that. And that happened because the value, the estimated value of the assets was 5 times more. They decided to communicate a bit more, and their policy was also very good for minority shareholders. They increased dividends, the market reacted, and the trade volume increased substantially. Something quite similar we think is happening with Catenon. You will see that it is also a very small company compared to 1 million, or compared to those companies of 1,000 million, so the market cap is around 20 million. At the same time, we believe there's a huge inefficiency in the market with Catenon. So it's focused on the human resources market, and they are able to hire around 1,000 people per year, and they expect to hire between 3,000 and 4,000 for the next 5 years. So EBIT and net profit will increase along those lines, as always, because now the company is expected to generate an operating profit of around 2 point something million. As the company grows, operating profit will grow along with the number of people they hire, and we think that the market cap will increase at least in line with those numbers. So sometimes, we know not all investors are interested in such small companies, microcap. Some of them do, and we were happy to see that some of those were interested in Libertas, and we think Catenon is also an outstanding case at the moment, and that's why we decided to invite Jan. So we think you'll find that very interesting. Thank you, Jan.
Thank you, Javier. So my name is Jan Ramboursek. I'm the CFO of the Catenon Group, and I've been left with the difficult task of speaking last. So thank you for your patience and for being there, right there. A few words about Catenon. So I suppose that this is, yes. So this is the topics that we are going to cover. First, a few words about the market. The market we are in is talent acquisition. Talent acquisition is a very, very, very hot topic around the world. When you ask to world leaders what is their main concern on their agenda, more than 80% of them in most countries would cite talent acquisition as first topic. When we talk about the market and the potential growth of this market, we are talking worldwide about a 21 billion market currently that is forecasted to grow up to 74 billion in the next 5 years. The growth driver behind that is not the growth of our clients, who are organizations that need to grow and expand. The growth driver, the main growth driver is the turnover, the churn of the people and of the professionals within the organizations. And post-COVID, you all know and are well aware about the wave of rotation that has struck organization worldwide, and this wave is not over yet. Few words about Catenon. Catenon is a company headquartered in Spain. It was born in year 2000. So 25 years ago. We are now present in 25 countries. Here we have 23, but we are 25 countries now. We have done operations, meaning searches for candidates on behalf of our clients in more than 100 countries. And we are listed on the stock exchange in Madrid since 2011. We are technology-based company with a proprietary software that we've developed early on to solve the equation of looking for candidates anywhere in the world, based from anywhere else in the world, and to present the results in real time to our clients on our platform anywhere in the world. So we operate differently than most executive search firms who have offices all over the world, and they refer clients and candidates to their local offices. We operate as one planet, one office, and we share our resources across the globe. So when we talk about the Catenon Group, we have first the Catenon brand, which is the executive search company that was born in 2000. A revenue growth of 20%, more or less, and EBITDA growth last year 100%. This is a business model that is based on a demand model, where the number of candidates for one job is superior of the number of jobs offering. Based on technology, and the target is international professionals, mid to top level. We have a younger brother in the family, Talent Hackers, born into 2021. And this is a company that is focusing on the technological talent, so IT professionals in general, for the moment only in Spain, where we are testing really this business model. And this is based on a supply model where you have many more job offerings than you find candidates on the market. Again, the technology is proprietary. We have developed the platform, and we integrated data analytics and nodal technology. And you'll see a little bit later what results does it bring. And we have launched this year by Task, which is a marketplace. So we have no results for the moment. And this is a marketplace where the number of candidates equals more or less the number of job offering. This is also targeting the technological talent, but on a task level. So not for permanent jobs, but for small tasks on a freelance basis. And we're using our own technology also based on data, intelligence, artificial intelligence, and Web3. And this is the Catenon Group. As for results, I'm CFO, so I can't help but talk about some numbers. This is since 2020, the evolution in green, the revenues, and in blue, the EBITDA. So constant quarterly growth over the last 5 years. These were the 2024 results, so 14 million in sales, with an EBITDA of 1.5 million. Solid balance sheet, almost free of debt. And this is the 9 months of 2025, which we just published a couple of weeks ago. So the first month of 2025 show a growth in revenue of 21%, and a growth in EBITDA where we almost doubled or more than doubled the profitability of the group. Talking about Catenon, so the first one, born 25 years ago, we are the first global platform of digital recruiters So we have a virtual model of operations where we operate worldwide as one office using the same methodology, the same tools, and our consultants can be based anywhere in the world. This is standardized methodology to guarantee the same level of delivery everywhere in the world for our clients, because most of our clients, we work for them in multiple geographies. I'm going to skip that, but this is because I have a small movies. I saw that we might have some technical issues there. So we have a client, let's say LG Electronics, with a EMEA headquarters in the Netherlands. A French-based business developer who is in contact with this client, LG Electronics. They are looking for a B2B director in Jeddah in Saudi Arabia, and the consultants will transfer the operations to our, one of our platforms of operations, either in India or in Madrid or in Mexico. Here, India would make more sense. Our main asset here is the client relationships that we've been able to build over the years with a very strong addiction to our tools. Most of executive search companies are kind of black box. You gave them a mandate, they disappear for 3, 4, 5 weeks, and they come back with a list of 3, 4 candidates with a CV and a report. And you don't really know what's happening in between. With our tool, we have a complete transparency over the process with our clients, so they can follow any search they have in the world in real time to see how many candidates do we have in the pipe and what information have we been able to gather on those candidates along the process. Talking about now the talent hackers member of the family. Talent hackers, as you remember, tackles the technological talent. So what is it exactly? We regroup the job offerings that our main clients may have, like Banco Santander or Orange, in our platform, and we distribute it. So this is one job offering, and we distribute it in social networks, attacking the nodes of those networks, so that we get the job offering to the passive talent, which is almost 90% of the IT or technological talents. This gives us, because all this is tracked through blockchain, all this gives us a map of the technological talents. So for the moment, we have mapped more than 650,000 IT professionals in Spain alone. And we know their perfect technological stack. So if they develop in Python, in Java, in iOS, whatever, what is the companies they are working for, where did they study, where do they live. So we have a huge amount of data on this talent pool. And this is our main asset, because we are able to provide added value on the knowledge the market has provided us to our clients as employer, and help them build their talent acquisition strategy accordingly to the data we provide. ByTask is the younger brother and the newcomer in the family, a couple of months old. And the origin of ByTask is basically when you look at an analogy, you would look at Airbnb. So Airbnb has woken up the owner of private homes that are unoccupied and has created on-demand housing. Well, ByTask is waking up the freelancer or the technological talents that have free time and are really able to help on a task basis companies with their IT issues. And operating with talent hackers and Catenon in our day-to-day, we have detected that more than 85% of IT professionals would be willing to help small businesses in their free time without leaving their normal job in order to earn extra money. So as a marketplace, we have a demand curve. So the demand curve is created by the SMEs. And the SMEs usually have at most one IT guy, but they are using between 10 and 20 different technologies, and they need help with that, be it for their accounting, for their sales prospection, cyber security, emails, you name it. And there is also a Pareto problem with this demand curve, is that 80% of the problems are generated by tasks that are between 30 and 150 hours. So it's not huge projects, but it's small tasks that are generating the most issues. Supply, on the other hand, we have a trend toward pluriactivity. So we have more than 600,000 people in Spain alone that have multiple jobs or multiple activities. And this is a global trend. And we have also seen by qualification. So the higher the qualifications, the higher the willingness to have multiple activities. And by age. So we have also a higher willingness to have multiple activities or multiple jobs in Gen Z and millennials. So this is basically the marketplace. On one hand, in Spain, we have 1.3 million SMEs with more than 5 employees. We have, on the other hand, the tech talent database that we have with 650,000 professionals, IT professionals in Spain. And we have developed, or we are now launching this marketplace to bring those two together and match and earn the fees in between. And that's it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Do you have any questions for Jan? I'm going to ask you only one question. So, seeing all the operating profit that you're able to generate, that's without ByTask, and I think it's very important to realize and remember the payoff or your investments in R&D, because the platform for talent hackers, you spent around €1 million there, and now that's already more than 30% of the operating profit.
Exactly.
So can you please explain why you think that the market hasn't reacted yet? If investors may be looking at this, are we missing something? So what do you think about that? And then also you explained how investments for Bytask will be separate from the other entities, and the amount of money that you will invest is limited. So just by looking at talent hackers, we think that the value just with that is way higher, but then you also have the potential of developing. It looks very good, it looks perfect, but just with the other part, there's a lot more value than what the market cap is reflecting. So if you can also explain on that.
Sure. There is more than one question. So I try to remember all the points that you mentioned. So first of all, regarding talent hackers, so we have invested about 1 million euro in talent hackers over the last 5 years. We've grown from 0 to 3 million euros turnover, probably more for this year. And we are already generating something like 25% gross margin, operating margin on this business line. We publish results, so why hasn't the market noticed? We are a small company. We are in the secondary market in Madrid, in BME growth. We publish results every quarter, but we do not really make the distinctions between the business lines as yet. So we'll see what will be our strategy for communication on that in the future. As for Bytask, we have again same strategy as Talent Hacker. We have a maximum amount to invest because we generate most of the cash flow and the resources for investment on the business of Catenon that is 25 years old. So Bytask, same strategy as Talent Hackers. We have a limited amount to invest, and we will separate completely the management from the rest of the businesses. Although there are some complementarities, obviously, because of the data that we manage as a group. These are fundamentally different business models, different client targets. With Catenon, we are targeting large companies. With Bytask, we are targeting really SMEs, and the link between is the technological talent.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Another question?
Can you give us like more color about the strategic plan and what can we expect for the next 5 years?
Okay, so next 5 years, I have no crystal ball. We have a sector where the visibility of the business is quite short term due to the fact that the clients have a need because someone has left the organization or has been promoted, and they have not really planned that really far ahead. But I'll try to explain. So for Catenon, the strategy is to continue to grow and expand internationally. We have, as a short-term or mid-term aim, to be leading the market in Spain. We are already in the top 10 executive search firms in Spain, but the aim is to be number one. For Talent Hackers, we are only catering the Spanish market for the moment. So next step will be most probably an international expansion. We have two directions where to expand to. One is the close Latin American markets, so Mexico and Colombia, where you have a lot of IT professionals that are working already near shore for the US. And this is continuing to expand, so we'll have to acquire data on those markets to be mapping the technological talent in these markets. And the second direction where we could expand to is the Indian market, where we have a long experience. We've been in India since 2010. And as you know, India is known worldwide for technological talents. So these will be probably the two directions for talent hackers. As for by task, we need to test it first. So we'll see how it goes.
Thank you. Perfect. Thank you all for joining. I hope you found the presentations very, very useful and interesting. And now it's time for the Tenvalue and drinks. Thank you very much.